last night. Don't worry, we've got you covered. But until then, looking collectively at the composition, it is a very old school G2 comp. The ability to play 1-3-1 if they want, a style that a lot of saw that G2 had made their way up there. Here goes Selfmade.
Hook hits the wall, Selfmade goes in, Perks is ticking down, and first blood Fnatic. Reckless secures it. Too proactive from Mickey as Selfmade comes down towards the bottom lane. He's going to use that Oracles, make sure that there's no one spotting him. But while this is all happening, see the Shen on the top side of the map. There's the curtain call, knocked back on Mickey. Perks able to dodge just towards the side. The Stand United coming into Perks as well. Hillsang's got the kill on Mickey, but there's the taunt on Selfmade. Caught underneath the tower for the moment. He tries to flash away, but cannot escape. G2 get their first kill of the game. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Bwipo and Wunder are fighting. Wunder's dodging around as much as he can, but Bwipo's winning out that trade.
Good skirmishing on the top side of the map and a pretty even trade towards the bot side. Fnatic had their eyes on Perks, but they're going to settle for getting that kill onto Mickey, of course. There's going to be a trade. Ulti comes through.
Enchanted Crystal Arrow hits Hillsang. He's already used the dash to get away, and the flash taunt from Jankos finds its mark.
So confident fishing for these kills. You can see that Selfmade's come in. Helly's open with the ultimate already, and here comes Gragas.
And Hillsang's going in for the engagement. Mickey's actually caught out just a little bit. The taunt comes down. Hillsang still on the front line. Cap's trying to get him from behind. Reckless trading onto Perks, and Perks will go down. So will Hillsang. Reckless going to try and do what he can with the captive audience, but Jankos is on the chase. Cannon barrage used. Reckless chained up at a double for Caps.
Ends up being a 2-for-2.
On you, and Nemesis is now 15 CS behind, 2 kills behind, and going to struggle on this Orianna for the next while. Wunder trying to trade into Bwipo. Hexagol Mason follows Bwipo on the flash. Jankos coming in with the Stand United. And that is a...
I'll do you one better. I'll take Set. I'll do everything that he does and more. And I'm only going to further enable my 2 solo lanes.
Wunder's actually going to jump him onto Nemesis. Nemesis with the shockwave hits. 3 exhaust still there, but the arrow will chase him down. There's the taunt, and there's the kill to Perks, and it's all falling apart for Fnatic.
Well, look at the counterplay bottom. While it's all going wrong for Fnatic topside, Caps just picked up a kill.
Caps manages to kill.
And he gets away!
Flashes away. He could go back if he wanted. Caps, he'll want a piece of this. He wants a little bit of the action as he dives forward onto Selfmade. The chains don't quite connect. Reckless forces away his...
I do agree with you. They need to make sure that they're more high percentage plays.
Hook's going to land here onto Wunder, and he is done. Reckless takes the kill. 3-1-2 now on the Jim.
My favorite thing about that, though, was still the fact that there were 3 members of G2 in the river that were about to come down bottom, and now that they see that Selfmade's bot, Nemesis is in a lot of trouble.
Jankos looking for the taunt. Won't quite connect on it. Nemesis with the shockwave is actually going to pull Jankos back underneath the turret, and Jankos takes about 4 tower shots there. Perks still pushing in the mid lane, as Reckless and Hillsang will do the same in the bottom. Arrow lands alongside the Glacial Fissure. Nemesis knocked up, shut down, stunned up. Perks gets the kill, but a great knockback with the cask. Oh, Mickey dodges away from it, Selfmade. It's a game of inches and he can't quite land it, and the Stand United from Jankos to get himself out.
You can see that Fnatic still recognize when and where they are strong. They know that the Shin ultimate is down for now, so they can kind of pick and choose where they want to attack on the map. And it was that Dragon as TP into the top lane. Wunder going deep.
Has the Hexagol made him, going to dive onto Bwipo. Bwipo unable to walk out of the cage for the moment, but will have the flash up in just a second, and Bwipo is just forced away. Meanwhile, the mid lane tower, the target hit for G2 as they continue to up the tempo, up the pressure, and the arrow connects onto Hillsang. He'll be able to use his...
This is a long series. We'll see how things progress, and maybe Fnatic can still come back. But right now, Wunder has his eyes on Selfmade.
Yeah, Wunder diving in here. Selfmade's almost dead already. The arrow lands on Reckless, but he's going to cleanse it away. Wunder down to about a 3rd HP. Shockwave doesn't connect. Jankos still on the front line. Flashes over the wall. Reckless getting chased out by Caps. Caps looking to add some pages to that book. Gets the kill on the Jane. Glacial Fissure not quite connecting, but it's a 5v3 in favor of G2, and Caps isn't quite done yet. Bwipo, Nemesis, and Hillsang limping their way towards the bottom lane.
And G2 got what they want, though. You know, there's nothing for Fnatic to get down there. Maybe a pick off of Wunder, but meanwhile, the rest of G2 immediately run towards the mid lane, shove those waves in, and we'll get better resets.
Yeah, the awkward thing for Fnatic right now is that they're stuck on the bot side of the map. Look at Shen and Ashe right now, just stealing the entire top side away. So Selfmade, he ends up dying, but he's got nothing to come back to on the map. All of his farm is being denied. He's now 2 levels down. Wunder gets engaged on.
Able to interrupt the hookshot wall dive there, but Mickey's still in range to make sure that Wunder didn't go down, and now Caps is on the chase. He's got 10 pages. He wants a few more names on his death note. Hillsang exhausted, Wunder almost down. Nemesis looking for the final auto attacks, but he hasn't got the mana to do anything more. He flashes forward. One last auto attack will get the kill, but Caps...
What about the jungle difference? Because while we were talking about how to deal with the Caps problem, we were like, how does G2 deal with the Selfmade problem? Like, this man has been on a tear so far in playoffs.
Yesterday, do they have another answer? So For game one, I'm glad that the Shin came out. I'm curious if he'll get his hands on it again, especially if G2 close out this game.
Problem is, if you then leave up that ban, you have to see who else you can get rid of, as Bwipo is dived in the top lane. No real escape for him. The taunt comes
Rest of G2 in the mid lane, and then have to rush over and save their solo laners.
Here comes the Shen again.
Cap's just like, oh, you thought you had a tower here, Nemesis? I'm afraid you do not. Jankos comes in with the Stand United, and Nemesis running for his life, just fighting to survive here as Jankos lands the taunt, and Caps will be gifted the kill for those Magi. Stacks minions. Okay, Cap.
He's actually gonna live, isn't he?
He survives for the moment.
Run, Nemesis, run!
You have a lot more faith in Nemesis than I do right here. Caps.
Run to Baron, Fnatic, run to Baron!
But the problem is, like, what can Fnatic do, right? Like, we talked about their team fight composition, we talked about their possibility of long-range engage, but G2 are just that much stronger right now that even if a long-range engage will not work. TP flank here as Caps goes onto the back line. Wonder trading here with Bwipo. And Bwipo will put down the cannon barrage, and Caps almost just demolishes Reckless. Goodbye, Jin. 7 kills, 22 stacks on the Medjais. Caps is getting tired of reading. He wants to massacre Fnatic instead. Mickey diving in, Perks there, gets the concussive blows onto Hylissang's, and Caps is there for the follow-up. Good knockback from Selfmade, but you have to feel that's way too little, way too late as Caps once again jumps over the wall. And Selfmade will be taunted up. Caps goes legendary, 17 kills to 7 in 26 minutes. G2 are playing with Fnatic.
And Mickey is just keeping Bwipo preoccupied. Notice that the TP is still available for Wonder, and he may well want to give that kill over to him. But this has just been nothing but systematic destruction from G2, attacking Fnatic across the map. The mid laner, the MVP of Summer, is sitting at 8.
Go down, Bwipo now facing off against Caps. And it's less of a face-off and more of a one-sided brawl as Caps dives forward once again. Bwipo trying to get underneath the turret. Change don't quite connect. Jankos still tanking it up. Caps dives forward once again. Bwipo still surviving for a very long time here as Reckless now opens up. This would be a great kill for Fnatic to get, and Caps has gone way too far. The shockwave, oh, Caps still gets the kill! He's still in a 1v5.
Also, G2 also don't have to stop split pushing. Jankos is level 15. He's like the same level as them.
Is that they kept saying it, you know, we no longer get to play the style that made us famous in this meta. We don't like to do it.
And they have tools to be able to win a big 5v5. It ultimately comes down to how easily can G2 break into the base of Fnatic.
Yeah, and that does start with dive potential. And if you look at the
sitting in their jungle, 3 men pushing in top. Wonder in the bottom lane as Bwipo tries to trade onto him, but Bwipo still only level 15. Wonder just dives forward. The cannon barrage comes out, but there's the Hexag Ultimatum, and here's Jankos. Bwipo underneath the tower, surviving for as long as he can. Jankos able to flash away. The wall jump from Wonder will get into safety. Jankos should fall here. Reckless just needs a final auto attack, but the curtain call comes out. Wonder's going to block a couple of shots here. Jankos trying to get out of the back of it. Wonder dodging to the side, dodging to the left. Selfmade flashing forward, does manage to kill the Camille. But meanwhile, in the top lane, the shockwave's going to land. Caps has gone to mid, and Mickey's been caught underneath the tower. Hylissang on the chase. Perks is going to die here as well. Oh, he flashes away, and here comes Caps. Nemesis dies. Perks survives. Hylissang rooted up underneath the remnants of his tower, which was raised to the ground, but it now manages to get the shutdown from Reckless. Fnatic
or not. So notice how they're just kind of grouping up together as G2 look for the pick.
Selfmade has a really good flank position here. Hylissang's trying to trade back, but the rest of Fnatic have already left him. Hylissang's still alive here. Manages it to get out for the moment, still surviving. The shockwave coming down as well. There's the shutdown. Reckless finds one, Selfmade finds another, and Perks is going to eat up the curtain call. 2 shots taken. Caps still alive. The stopwatch used by Selfmade. Here comes Wonder from the side though. Bwipo able to kill Perks, and this is a great fight for Fnatic. And we thought they were dead, we thought they were bad, but Fnatic are fighting back. Wonder has to flash away. Caps still up towards the top side of this, but Wonder is done for. One survives for G2. It's Caps is going to back, does have the TP, but won't be here in time. Fnatic with the Baron fighting back.
Which means that Jin is going to have kill pressure on anyone. He can 2-shot a LeBlanc.
Having the extra healing after Caps chunks someone out, having that sustain when Wonder's sitting on top of you can work so well. Selfmade just about able to survive with the stopwatch. Caps going to pop one of his own. Hylissang trading off towards the backside as Mickey gets the kill on Selfmade. Wonder dives in, trying to get onto the backline. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow is going to hit Hylissang, and you can see how low Wonder is. He's down. Bwipo trading with this as the shockwave hits 2. Reckless still alive. It's a 4v3.
That small pocket of vision, Selfmade does the face check, and then lo and behold, Caps is lying to be able to get themselves a Baron.
It's gone. It's Ocean Soul for G2.
Block it, you have the Gargoyle Stone Plate. Hopefully they keep Reckless alive through Caps' burst damages. Caps probably going to trade his life here.
Yeah, he's got caught out. Shockwave comes down, but he's going to use the stopwatch. Gets the inhibitor. Meanwhile, the rest of G2 are setting up around this Baron. Hylissang's going to get caught out with the arrow. The rest of Fnatic on their way. The hook comes in. Hylissang still has the gargoyle, still has the redemption, still has a lot of shielding. Selfmade trying to get into the middle of the fight as the redemption comes out from Jankos. He's frontlining, knocked back by the Casker's perks. But G2 have been able to disengage. Hylissang survives. Here comes Whippo, teleporting behind them. Remember, he's got the GA, he's got the stopwatch, he's got a long way to survive. Nemesis stepping forward as the curtain call comes down, and Wonder rejoins the fight from the bottom side. It's a 5v4 in favor of Fnatic. Perks dived on by Selfmade, but he's going to flash out of the back of it. Whippo's still on that front line. Hylissang now going in, joining his teammates. Selfmade's down. Perks gets the kill. Hylissang stepping forward once again. Vector's trying to get the damage up, but those shots are too slow. They're too weak right now as Wonder dives forward, dives back. Incredible stuff from Wonder as he just
immediately starts pushing out the wave. And surely with the top inhib down, with the Baron now
to take everything off the map. G2 in a strong position here against Fnatic. They've been forced to show all of their cards. Caps going in. Look at that healing from the Ocean. He's almost back to full HP. He was half just a second ago. Hook goes wide. Caps dives in once again, and Hylissang's going to have to walk his way back to the base. Get back to the Fountain of Youth because you are not long for the rip. Caps goes in. Nemesis flashes away. Wonder trading with Whippo in the bottom lane. Remember, Whippo still has the GA, so we'll come back. Heals himself up, but the inhibitor now in the mid lane has gone down. And G2 continue on the offensive. They continue to land punch after punch in the faces of Fnatic, and Fnatic can't get back off the map. G2 diving forward, diving the Nexus towers. Hylissang on the front line. The gargoyle's done, but it's going to keep him healthy. Knocked back with Casker's Wonder as he goes onto the back line. Hylissang almost down though, and G2 are still so healthy. Perks hooked. He's still surviving the shockwave, just about able to take him down on Caps. Now low as well, Fnatic. They've done it. They found the fight that they were
Elder or not.
Ooh, look at Hilly. He's on the hunt.
For Wonder, Caps, oh, he's still in the bush. Man, she's there, going to keep him alive for the moment. Only 7 attacks on that Medjo. There's the cannon barrage. Caps trying to get away. Doesn't have flash. Gets rooted. Depth shot's going to chase him down. And there comes the damage. Caps is down. Jankos though with a double taunt trying to get onto Reckless. He has the Elder Dragon, just needs to get him down. Below 20% health, but he can't quite get close enough. Redemption used as well. TP into the base from Fnatic. They're seeing Enchanted Crystal Arrow. That goes wide. Wonder tries to stop the teleport from Nemesis because Nemesis was going back to the base to try and defend. And here comes the counter TP. Whipple's going to join the fray. Wonder's down. Shut down for Fnatic. And they still have all five. Yeah, I think we do have to give credit to Fnatic as well. They have managed to find pick after pick. Selfmade pops the stopwatch. His team isn't here. There's no way they can help him. He tries to get away, but he's locked up, and Perks will get the kill. Elder remains on him. And now Fnatic, well, you've got your inhib in the mid lane up in 10. Bot lane 23 seconds, but there's a Baron in 24. You're a man down for the next minute. G2 just trying to break open this base. Perk's going to get hit with the depth charge. Knocked up. Hylissang diving onto that backline. Reckless opening up. Mickey down to half HP.
Good flash.
Dive forward. Nemesis is gone. Hylissang's gone as well. And Caps and Wonder dive onto the backline. And try as you might, Fnatic, you cannot stop the oncoming storm. G2 wipe Fnatic out of the rift. And we'll take Game 1 of this series in the longest game of summer.
You said it, Medic. Fnatic are making G2 sweat for it. This is only Game 1 of G2 Fnatic, but for now, G2 will lead the series.
Give me 5 games of that. Just give me